Day 5 of the Seattle Seahawks training camp saw them put on the pads.
Gap and a half. All right, boom. Finally strike this thing now. Finally tear off. Here we go. There we go. Back, Leo. There we go. Good. Let's go, Jay. There we go. Good. Stay down, Ryder. Stay down. Good. Strike the ball by the tail. Boom. Here we go. By the tail. Good. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. By the tail. Nice job. Boom. There you go. Strike it, knock back. Hit. Thumb feeling good.
Attention to detail and how to knock the ball out. Stuff you hear from Mike McDonald. Every rep. It's not by accident. They're one of the top defenses. This is how it starts and they continue.
Guys were after it. 10 a.m. practice, coming off an off day. Guys were in it. It was just an all-around really great day. So really, really pleased. Just physicality, both sides making plays. Just incremental gains operation-wise. Didn't have a lot of guys on the ground, which is great. Just back and forth. So just noticed a lot of great things, like individually and each unit. I mean, the circumstances changed on the physicality of the game, and you can feel guys a little bit more, which is nice. But we got plenty of ops with our pads here, and then going against the Titans, and then playing some of these preseason games. So this, I think, is his first of about 8 or 9 padded practices we have the rest of the his best practice so far, the last practice. So we'll see what it looked like today, but. Great spirit, executing well, communicating well. He's put a lot of work in, so he's done a great job. Doing what they do, let's make sure we're us, and then trust that what's displayed is us. So you can't control what they capture, what they all those things. What you can't control is how we go about our business. So we had an episode the other day that I wasn't. We weren't us, and I was really I was the culprit. I was responsible for it, and when you notice it, you just got to go make it right. But that's what we do. We mess up if we go across the line, or we chase an edge and we miss. We gotta be smart enough and have the humility to come back over to the other side and go move forward. So you guys have been great. I feel like we've been us the whole time. We had a great spirit today. So I think I don't know if I'll watch it, but I'll be looking forward to seeing what they do. That's all you can ask him to do. He's made a lot of progress, which is exciting. And so, it's one of these things where you don't want to put a timetable on it because you don't want to limit him, or you don't want to put him back. But just go rip it every day. We have great people surrounded by him, and let's go see what we get. But return so far, he's done a great job, and it's not going to be easy, but he's just an athlete. Honestly, it's just one of those things where it's something that you're not used to doing as a player, And so to be able to kind of take that, whatever's going on in that front, and compartmentalize that, shows you his maturity and his commitment to the team, and really his own personal development too. Just how much he loves football and how he wants to be out here and try to get better. So you really respect his approach so far. He's been back.
Just with the guys on the grass, it's always great. It's great to have a couple months off, but to be back and in this building, not only with the coaches and my teammates, but everyone that works in the building, it's so great to be back and in this beautiful city. So we're all enjoying our time here, but we know what's at stake, right? We got a lot to work on, some new faces, and obviously a new coach in Brian Fleury. So we're all just trying to learn the best we can the playbook, and just continue to learn each other and build consistency with each other and grow from that. He is very stoic, and he's very even-keeled, but he's got a very dry sense of humor, and he's very funny at times. So we got to continue to get that out of him a little bit. But he's been great, and Savi's just told us that he's just very consistent, and I think the guys, the players, can really appreciate that when a coach is very consistent. You know what to expect day in, day out.
All right, so there you go, B-roll, and then you heard from Mike McDonald and Sam Darnold, if you will, in their post-practice interviews. And as I said at the top here, today was about the pads, and you could tell it was real football. I mean, the pads were cracking, popping. You could hear the sound of football, if you will. And the thing with pads is different players show up, right? Players come to life, and you could see them reel their speed and how they hit. And one of those players, for me, that came to life was Bud Clark. I know I've been watching his speed and everything else, but the way that he closes down on the ball and kind of, takes that hit. Now, they weren't 100% hitting, but, again, they had the pads, so there was some contact that was being made. George Holani, again, also showed when he put on the pads, his quickness, and he had a couple really good runs, one on the right side, the right sideline when he popped it out, and then he came back on the other play and popped it on the left sideline again in terms of the wide zone run here. So as I've said along, George Holani is really, all the running backs, if you will, are trying to be the number one back, and they're not. They're playing like it's their position. Also, with the pads coming on both teams. It was spirited battle, number one offense, number one defense. The interior lines really went at it, and some of the stars showed out and shout out. I mean, Leonard Williams, Byron Murphy, Ernest Jones, Devon Witherspoon, all came to life. And I said Bud Clark, but on the other side, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and then you also saw Abe Lucas. You also saw Gray Zabel, kind of, okay, here we go. And it was good to see, just in terms of neither of those interior battles, nobody was giving up a blade of grass overall. It was back and forth, which bodes well to the narrative about the competition here with the Seahawks. Just in terms of who did not participate, well, we did see Nick Emenwari for the first time in his boot. It was a heavy boot, which is okay. So post-surgery, and Mike McDonald said, you know what, we're not trying. There's no timeline, because when you put a timeline, it puts pressure on a player. And also Devon, and who else was here? Devin Eastern, if you will, practiced for the first time, and Ryan Neal did not practice. And those are the ones that I saw in terms of the today training camp. And that's really it from the VMAC. Now remember, this report is brought to you by Tom's B&M Auto in Linwood. Exceptional service and an honest price. From the VMAC in Rented for the CascadiaSports.net report, I'm Asvita Mara. Oh, shout out to Cannon.